What's up, everyone? It's Doug here with Retro Geek Gaming, here to bring you another video discussion. Now, I probably should have included this earlier, but it's something that didn't really even come to mind until a lot of people seem to have been bringing it up lately. So I wanted to make this video to talk about it and my thoughts about it. I didn't really feel like waiting till next week and all that stuff like I normally do with my videos. And what we're going to talk about is Nintendo achievements and whether or not Nintendo will be doing them or not. And honestly, I think it's a little bit of yes as well as a little bit of no. But let me go ahead and explain. Now, when I say that's a yes and a no, I think that it's not going to be traditional achievements or trophies in the sense that Sony and Microsoft do. I don't think that there's gonna be a separate settings or whatever you want to call it. A different section of the console. It's gonna have like all the achievements that you earn, and I mean there might be, but I don't think it's gonna be tracked in the same sense of like a gamer score, for an example, where you get so many points. And I don't think it's going to be like that. What I think it's going to be is something like what Nintendo has kind of already messed around with, and that's stamps. And to an extent, the coins that you get through the different applications like Super Mario Run, for an example, and Miitomo and stuff like that. So that's what I think Nintendo is going to do. And they may have some kind of a counter up in the corner, especially when you go to the eShop, for an example, that might show you how many coins you've earned. And if you get so many coins, maybe you can get an additional 10% off or something like that in addition to your Nintendo Online or whatever. Or in case you don't have Nintendo Online, then that can be something that you can still use to get discounts. You see what I'm saying? So maybe they stack up. I think that'd be kind of neat. But I mean, it makes a ton of sense because, I mean, they're using the smartphone app. And what better way to use the smartphone app than to simply have it to where, or to have it go between smartphone, PC, and all that other stuff. What better way to do that than to simply have it to where it's tracking either, they can call them stamps, because again, they kind of sort of had stamps with some games on the Wii U. That was kind of like an achievement system. And some games just downright had achievements, like Xenoblade Chronicles X. They weren't, again, tracked. They just kind of showed up for like completing chapters and stuff like that. And even on the 3DS, some games had the ability to, like, do various objectives and stuff like that. And especially with the Street Pass, I think they called them achievements or accomplishments or something like that. But the simple point in the matter is that this could be something that could be kind of be neat. And I might have to do a whole separate video on it, or I might just do it all here. But I think that it could be a really neat idea if they do stamps and coins. And the reason why is because they could use this to their advantage. For an example, kind of like in Miitomo, you use so many coins or whatever to earn different outfits, or you use them to earn stamps, or those little tickets or whatever. This could be something that maybe Nintendo does towards, like, if you get a ticket, maybe you spend 500 of your coins, you get a ticket, and you can be entered into a monthly drawing or something. Like, it could be something cool like that. Or it can just be the simple thing of just like, you get so many points and you can take $1 off the price, to where, maybe every 100 points is equal to $1 off a game, to where maybe after 500 points you can get a free game if it's $4.99 or less, for an example. Stuff like that could be really neat. I think that it would differentiate them more than what Sony and Microsoft do, because, yeah, sure, it's nice to earn trophies, but let's face it, the trophies are really kind of meaningless. I mean, there's bronze, silver, gold, and platinum, but they just sort of just keep adding to this number that you have. They don't really allow you to get benefits and stuff like that. But just like what they're doing now, when you go to mynintendo.com and you have those points from Miitomo, or those points from Super Mario Run, you're able to get themes, you're able to get, I guess like 25% off games or whatever, depending upon whatever they're offering. Stuff like that is what I think that they really should focus on. I think it'd be really neat, because it would give sort of a dual purpose to the system, because again, you want to have them to let's just say Miiverse carries over, for an example. So you want to give somebody an incentive to use the Miiverse? Well, maybe if they keep Miis, maybe you can get outfits for your Miis using coins that are free. Or maybe, again, you can use them for certain discounts off of games. Or maybe you can use them for, I don't know, something. I really don't know. Nintendo's very creative in that. But, I mean, just like how you can get a weekly thing for signing into the Miiverse, you can get a certain set of coins. I think something like that would be nice. And, you know, depending upon the price of the Nintendo Online Network, maybe they can give you discounts. You know, maybe after so many points, you get a month for free or something. Just as examples. But that's just my 2 cents. I guess I'm going to keep it short after all because I basically covered all the ideas. What do you guys think about Nintendo doing achievements? There's a part of me that's kind of hesitant that says no, they're not going to do it because they didn't really do it with the Wii U or the 3DS. They haven't really done it at all. But they kind of sort of started to lean towards the industry standards as something that I've talked about before. And they're starting to lean more towards, you know, being like everybody else. That's the reason why they're paying for online. That's the reason why they're doing what they're doing. So it would seem, especially again when you had stamps in the Wii U and you have these games now like Matomo, like I said, and Super Mario Run that allow you to earn these coins for doing various things within the game. It kind of sounds like achievements, and that could easily carry over because I think that could have more of a long-term effect. You know, rather than you get 10 gamer score for doing something one time and it stays on your profile and you can't really do anything with those points, it could be possible that they could simply have a maximum and a current. You know, maximum could be what you currently have, and that's your overall score. Like maybe you've gotten 1,000 points, and that's what your actual like gamer score, I guess you would want to call it, would be. But at the same time, you have a current amount that shows like in the eShop or whatever that says, look, you got 700 something you can spend. And you can use those to get like these $1 off vouchers, you know, that you can hold on to, sort of like adding credits, you know. So I think that there'd be something that would be really neat to do, and they could give all kinds of different things to do. Like again, they could have it to where, you know, I don't know, you got online with a certain game, you checked into the Miiverse. You know, you can even make a little mini game out of it. This is something that just came to my head. You can actually make a little bit of a mini game out of it. Like you can have it to where there's certain things that show up. You know, like maybe a coin goes dashing by, you grab it real quick by like, you know, pressing A, or if it's on the touch screen, maybe you tap it real quick, and voila, you've earned an extra coin or something. Like it could be these really neat little things that could happen. And I really would like to see Nintendo go nuts with it. Although, if they choose not to do it, I'm okay with it. Because typically that's why I love playing Nintendo consoles. Is because when I play Mario Galaxy, I don't have to worry about, did I do every single thing in the game? I can 100% it, or I can consider myself to be done when I just beat Bowser. I mean, it's really up to me to say when I'm done. And I know that that's something that can already happen with Microsoft and Sony. You don't really have to go for all the trophies. You don't really have to go for all the achievements. But I'm sort of weird and kind of a perfectionist. So if it's on there, I really want to try to go for it unless I can sit down and actually see, look, there's going to be no possible way for me to do this. Or I've just done enough of the game till I feel like I'm done and I move on. But I try to go for as many achievements and trophies as I can get. And that would be beneficial for somebody like me because you're giving me all these coins that I could use that I can then turn around and use it on the shop to maybe buy more games and then get more coins. You benefit, I benefit. I think it'd be a really neat idea. But I'm not going to chat anymore. I think I've talked long enough. I think I've made my point. Make sure you put your thoughts in the comments down below. Love to hear what you guys have to think about Nintendo doing achievements or stamps or coins or just anything to do with that. Whether you think it should be a traditional system or like what I was talking about or just not at all. And I'll see you guys next time. Maybe I'll do a video tomorrow. I don't really know. I have to see what my schedule's like. But I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.